All right, so let us see if I can't figure out how to do this. So, begin at the beginning. We are looking for Zoom media conference. So this is how I get kids into my Zoom, and this is how I then post the Zoom meetings afterwards, how I record them and post them. So always go into your account, and then you're going to need to start a meeting somehow or schedule a meeting. I tend to schedule my meetings, makes it easier. You could always start a meeting and do it this way, but generally speaking, after you go in here, you're going to schedule a new meeting, and you're going to give it a title, a description if you want, when it's going to start, how long it's going to be. It'll have a password. You probably want to enable the waiting room so you let kids in, and you're just going to save that. All right, so you've got your meeting. When you go to meetings, it pops up. You want to copy the invitation. This is the thing that you are going to be putting out to your students to get them into your meeting. All right, you copy your invitation and it gives you all the information. Copy the meeting invitation. That's what you need. So here you are in meetings. Make sure you're in the meeting you want. You click on it. Copy the meeting invitation from meetings. You can also do this through the Zoom app, which I tend to do. If you are doing it through the Zoom app, you're going to click on the three dots and copy the invitation. It's going to give you the exact same information saved to the clipboard. Now, to get my students into this meeting, I have to go to Canvas, and I send out an inbox meeting. I have to get back to her. I send out an inbox meeting where I am just going to compose a new message to whichever course I want, to all, you know what, click to all in 701 Science, or whatever class it is. I call it class this week, and I paste it in. Sometimes I'll even talk a bit about what we're doing in class. Tell them when it's starting, so on and so forth, because even though all the information is down here, you know your students don't read, so you might as well say it repeatedly. So you send that. I'm not going to send that because I'm not actually having the meeting. Now, I've sent it out. All my classes know the meeting is happening, and they will be able to click on their message and go to the meeting, right? When I am in the meeting, you know what? I'm actually going to start this meeting. Yeah. It's being a little weird, but yeah. All right. So generally speaking, you'll be in a meeting. You'll want to record your meeting. I don't press the record button for my meeting because it serves as a really big file, and it's generally a waste to do it that way. What I will do instead of that is I will go to Loom, which I have as a Chromebook app, and you can start recording here and it will record your entire meeting. Or you can capture from your, let me close this down. You can do a new video from your Loom page and just start a recording. Now, this, as long as you set it, and let me go back because that was too quick. As long as you set it to your screen or your screen and your cam, you're going to be in good shape. You set it to full desktop. Oh, I didn't even pay attention. No. All right, I go screen only because I'm not paying attention. Set it to full desktop and make sure you select your full desktop. This will create a Loom video of the entirety of your desktop, whatever is up, whatever you are talking, whatever is visible on your screen, the Loom video will copy. That's both good and bad, right? Because if you're screen sharing with your students, then as long as your screen share is up, your students will be able to see it. But anything else you have on your screen will be visible in this Loom video when you are done and you publish it. So if you accidentally or on purpose go over to your real time and show your whole real time grades, that'll wind up in your Loom video. So you do have to be careful about that, to not go off and put anything on your screen that you do not want your students to see in the video later. But you are going to go through, you are going to, have your have your Zoom meeting up, be talking, typing with your students, sharing your PowerPoint. When you're done with your meeting, you end the meeting for all, end meeting for all, and then you can come down here and you can end your Loom recording. Now you have this link here that is your Loom recording of your meeting and everything that happened on your screen. So if you take that, you can copy this link, you can go back to Canvas, and I will go to a random class. We'll then just go in, not my three dots, we'll add an external link. I'll put it in, and I'll call it class from 5-4. You add the item. And down at the bottom of your module, you have a link that will take your students directly to that video that you had in your module. Now you can take that, this is the video we recorded of our class that day. You can take that recording in your module. You can move it up to wherever you want it for whatever day you did it. So, I would probably put mine here in my 5-4 class just so that it was there. And then you can either go into each and every class you have where that's the class and put it in, or you can try your luck and update this. I'm not actually going to do it because this isn't actually mine, but I can update my distance learning to Commons, push through and update all the modules at once, although it's probably much easier and safer to just go into your 4 classes or so and paste what you have. But generally, that's how I do that. If you have any other questions, let me know, and we will hopefully all be able to see this.